This is the Horse Radio Network.
Greetings, everyone. Coach Jen here, and thanks for tuning in to Horse Tip Daily, episode 1367, where Horses in the Morning co-host Jamie Jennings and Monty Roberts get together to talk about causing your horse to lope or canter quietly and controllably. But before we get to our main tip, let's listen to Rodger from Greenflower Botanicals and Dr. Ying, and they're going to talk about how CBD oil and pain relief relate to each other.
And now our own Dr. Ying speaks with Rodger from Greenflower Botanicals in a series we call CBD Oil 101.
In our continuing series on CBD oil, we're going to discuss how we can use CBD oil to help us with arthritis and sports injuries in people, horses, and dogs. Rodger, how can we use this as part of our protocol to help with arthritis pain?
First of all, probably one of the main things CBD is known for is its anti-inflammatory properties. And of course, that ties right in with its analgesic, pain relieving properties. You can take the oil sublingually, the tinctures that we sell. You can also apply the oil directly to the skin. And then, of course, we also sell lotions for that. But it's highly, highly effective. And it's probably one of the main reasons that people are purchasing CBD out there today. Works wonderfully for dogs. We have our dog using it for hip dysplasia and really any kind of joint and mobility. We'd certainly recommend that people at least give CBD a try, because for a lot of people, it just is just this side of miraculous, so it seems.
And we know that with traditional non-steroidal anti-inflammatories, there are a lot of side effects like gastric ulcers or liver and kidney damage. Is CBD oil much safer than those other options?
Yeah, that's really kind of beauty of it. I mean, it's a whole plant extract, has all these wonderful omega fatty acids in it and other trace cannabinoids and things. And actually, CBD is very soothing to your gastric system. So there's just really no side effects whatsoever, nothing compared to NSAIDs or other popular pharmaceuticals that people might be using.
And for the topical products, can that help with we're talking about inflammation that can help with our skin diseases, like maybe hot spots in dogs?
Oh, absolutely. Your skin's the largest organ on your body, but the skin is full of all kinds of little hungry receptors that just love the application of these cannabinoids, which is what CBD is. It's a cannabinoid. So very, very healthy for all kinds of skin conditions, including even acne and things of that nature.
I personally had great results from using the cream on my tennis elbow. It really made a big difference. And also, I didn't have to use as much because I was using it right directly on the spot of the pain. So this is really wonderful, Rodger. How can people find out more about Greenflower Botanical products?
Sure, that's real easy. You just go to greenflowerbotanicals.com. You can see all of our products there, whether it's tinctures or topicals. If you use a coupon code HRN, we give 20% off to our HRN listeners.
If you show your horses, please check with your federation on the legal use of CBD oil.
All right, so I'm about to get up and leave, and Monty says he has a question for me.
Yeah, I have a question for you. Last year you came here with a horse called Thor, and you still have Thor. And you told me that Thor was trying to run away with you each time you cantered, and he just sort of tended to go too fast, and he bolted forward, and you could control him and you could stop him, but it wasn't comfortable that he just rolled along with.
This is what I brought him with this week. Yes. So the bolting away was last year. And then this year, yes, it's the canter transition where he blasts off.
Yeah. So, tell me what I told you to do and how it worked.
Okay. I have done my homework. What you told me to do was to pick up the canter on the rail in the big arena. And when he blasts forward, say I pick up the right lead, when he blasts forward, make a teardrop kind of half circle to the right and stop him at the fence and make him realize that the canter doesn't have to be explosive and that it's going to kind of I don't know. I'm assuming that the reason you would do that would be to help me stop him, number one, but also to make him realize that there's nowhere to go.
There's nothing in it for him.
There's nothing in it for him. Perfect.
It's a job. And he has to go through this. And why would he blast off then? So he started to relax.
So you don't know the answer to the question because you told me to do it, but I haven't discussed it with you for those who don't know. I may cry because I did the homework. And I ended up just kind of going corner to corner, really, in more of an arc. And I took him out to the racetrack yesterday, and I cantered him around with no hands.
Absolutely.
So it was pretty awesome. So
yeah, and Jamie, the thing is that people go through this all the time, and then they throw them away. These horses lose their lives because they keep having behavior like that. And they say it's all the horse. And it's not the horse. The horse is doing a natural thing. But it's that we haven't found what they need. And I said, leave your hands down. Let him make the mistake. And then he has to work for it. Circle around, stop, walk, do it again, circle around, stop, walk. And pretty soon he says, it isn't comfortable here. I'm doing too much work, so I'll just go slower. But if you just tug and pull and fight with him, it's an arm wrestling match, and he'll keep doing it, and then you'll throw him away. You'll get another horse, and he'll end up in Mexico. Really, every horse is savable practically, and every human needs to learn how to meet the needs of their horse.
Well, there you have it. You can find links to today's guests as well as lots more tips at horsetipdaily.com. Make sure to have all of your favorite Horse Radio Network shows with you wherever you go by downloading the free Horse Radio Network app for your iPhone or Android. Just go to your app store and search Horse Radio Network. It's free and easy to use. You can also subscribe to the shows via iTunes, Spotify, or your favorite podcatcher. This is Coach Jen, and I will be back again soon. So until then, go ride your horse. The Horse Radio Network and the Horse Radio Network hosts are not responsible for statements made by guests on the Horse Tip Daily. Please use your own judgment when listening to the tips on this show. Hey everybody, thanks for staying on till the end. You get a bonus tip. If you go out hacking, trail riding, or just riding in general where you are away from a water source during heat waves for a long period of time, sometimes you want to be able to give your horse a drink, but some of us are a little averse to the public water trough. I'm one of those. So what do you do about it? You carry along your own pail, collapsible bucket. Just go online and search collapsible bucket, and you will find 1,000,001 options. You can get them from tack stores that are made specifically for horses, although I have found the diameter of those doesn't always work for larger horses. Sporting goods and camping stores also carry a wide variety. They're inexpensive, so I would suggest getting several different types, in other words, several different shapes and materials. I like the ones that are a little sort of made for washing your dishes while camping. They're only a few inches deep, like 4 inches deep, but they have a wide diameter, and Nigel prefers that to stick his face into. I suggest also using it at home on a regular basis so your horse is used to it. If he's a little bit wary of sticking his face in there, try putting his feet in there a few times so it becomes familiar. Or you can use sweet water, which is a small amount of rice bran, and sometimes alfalfa pellets or a small amount of sweet feed tossed in there too to help your horse drink. There you go.